Question 1. What is a fundamental aspect of Australian society where everyone, including those in power, is subject to and accountable to the law? A. The rule of law. B. The rule of the majority. C. The rule of the government. D. The rule of public opinion. Answers is A. The rule of law. The rule of law means that all people are equal before the law and no one is above it. This applies to everyone, from citizens to government officials, ensuring fairness and justice in Australian society. Question 2. Who are recognised as the first peoples of Australia with a continuous culture stretching back tens of thousands of years? A. Aboriginal and Strait Islander peoples. B. Early European settlers. C. First Fleet convicts. D. Pacific Islander migrants. Answers is A. Aboriginal and Strait Islander peoples. Aboriginal and Strait Islander peoples are the indigenous inhabitants of Australia, with a rich and diverse cultural heritage that is an integral part of the nation's identity. Question 3. In what year did the Australian unite to form the Commonwealth of Australia, establishing a national government? A. 1901, B. 1801, C. 1851, D. 1951. Answers is A. 1901. On 1 January 1901, the 6 Australian federated to form the Commonwealth of Australia, marking the birth of Australia as a nation under a single constitution. Question 4. For Australian citizens aged 18 years and over, what is an important civic responsibility regarding elections? A. To enrol and vote in federal and elections. B. To run for public office. C. To financially support a political party. D. To attend all parliamentary debates. Answers is A. To enrol and vote in federal and elections. Enrolling to vote and participating in elections is a civic duty for Australian citizens, ensuring representative government and a voice in the nation's future. Question 5. Which star on the Australian national flag represents the 6 federated and the of Australia? A. The Commonwealth Star. B. The Southern Cross. C. The Polaris Star. D. The Star of David. Answers is A. The Commonwealth Star. The Commonwealth Star has 7 points, 6 representing the original states and the 7th representing Australia's. It symbolises the federation of the. Question 6. In Australia, what is considered a fundamental value regarding the beliefs and opinions of others, even if you disagree with them? A. Mutual respect. B. Universal agreement. C. Political dominance. D. Religious uniformity. Answers is A. Mutual respect. Mutual respect means treating others with dignity and consideration, recognizing their right to hold different views, and living together peacefully in a diverse society. Question 7. What is the capital city of Australia? A. Canberra. B. Sydney. C. Melbourne. D. Brisbane. Answers is A. Canberra. Canberra was chosen as the national capital in 1908 as a compromise between rival Sydney and Melbourne, and it is in the Australian Capital Territory. Question 8. On which day do Australians commemorate Anzac Day, honouring the courage and sacrifice of all Australians and New Zealanders who served and died in wars? A. 25 April. B. 11 November. C. 1 January. D. 26 January. Answers is A. 25 April. Anzac Day is a national day of remembrance in Australia and New Zealand, commemorating those who served and died in military operations for their. Question 9. In what year did the first fleet arrive in Botany Bay, marking the beginning of British settlement in Australia? A. 1788. B. 1808, C. 1688, D. 1770. Answers is A. 1788. The First Fleet, commanded by Captain Arthur Phillip, in January 1788, establishing the first European settlement in Australia at Sydney Cove. Question 10. Which institution makes and amends the laws for the Commonwealth of Australia? A. The Australian Parliament, B. The High Court of Australia, C. The Prime Minister's Office. Answers is A. The Australian Parliament. The Australian Parliament, consisting of the King represented by the Senate, and the House of, is responsible for legislating. Question 11. Where are the Strait Islander peoples one of Australia's indigenous groups primarily? A. Islands between Queensland and Papua New Guinea, B. Central Australian Desert, C. Tasmania, D. Along the Murray River. Answers is A. Islands between Queensland and Papua New Guinea. Strait Islanders are a distinct indigenous people of Australia, culturally and historically distinct from Aboriginal Australians, residing in the Strait. Question 12. What Australian value ensures that men and women have the same rights and A. Equality of men and women, B. Male leadership, C. Traditional gender roles, D. Separate but equal treatment? Answers is A. Equality of men and women. Gender equality is a core Australian value, reflected in laws and social norms that aim to ensure both men and women have equal in all aspects of life. Question 13. What is a key responsibility of Australian citizens if called upon by a court? A. To serve on a jury, B. To provide legal advice, C. To prosecute criminals, D. To pay court fees. Answers is A. To serve on a jury. Serving on a jury is a civic duty for eligible Australian citizens, contributing to the fair administration of justice within the legal system. Question 14. What is Australia's national floral emblem, symbolising resilience and growth? A. Golden wattle, B. Kangaroo paw, C. D. Desert pea. Answers is A. Golden wattle. The golden wattle acacia was officially proclaimed Australia's national floral emblem in 1988. Its green and gold colours are Australia's national colours. Question 15. The gold rush in the significantly increased Australia's population and led to what major demographic shift? A. A large influx of migrants from many, B. A decrease in the Aboriginal population, C. The establishment of a unified national currency, D. Increased agricultural production across the continent. Answers is A. A large influx of migrants from many. The discovery of gold attracted a massive wave of immigrants from around the world, making Australia a more multicultural nation and boosting its economic development. Question 16. What type of government system does Australia have, combining a democratic parliamentary system with a monarch as head of state? A. A constitutional monarchy, B. A republic, C. A pure democracy, D. A presidential system. Answers is A. A constitutional monarchy. Australia is a constitutional monarchy. This means our head of state is the King or Queen of Australia, but their powers are limited by the Constitution, and power lies with the elected Parliament. Question 17. Which Australian state is the largest in terms of land area? A. Western Australia, B. Queensland, C. New South Wales, D. South Australia. Answers is A. Western Australia. Western Australia covers the entire western third of the continent, making it the largest Australian state by land area. Question 18. In Australia, what freedom allows individuals to express their opinions and ideas openly within the law? A. Freedom of speech. B. Freedom of movement. C. Freedom of assembly. D. Freedom from responsibility. Answers is A. Freedom of speech. Freedom of speech is a cherished Australian value, allowing citizens to voice opinions and engage in public debate, provided it does not incite violence or hatred. Question 19. On which date is Australia Day celebrated, commemorating the arrival of the First Fleet and the founding of the modern nation? A. 26 January. B. 1 January. C. 25 April. D. 11 November. Answers is A. 26 January. Australia Day, observed on 26 January, marks the anniversary of the 1788 arrival of the First Fleet at Sydney Cove, New South Wales, and the proclamation of British sovereignty. Question 20. What term refers to the foundational spiritual beliefs and creation stories central to Aboriginal Australians' understanding of the world? A. The dreaming or dream time. B. Corroboree. C. D. Totemism. Answers is A. The dreaming or dream time. The dreaming encapsulates the complex traditional stories, laws, and that explain the creation of the land, people, and all living things, guiding Aboriginal life. Question 21. Who is the head of the Australian government? A. The Prime Minister. B. The Monarch. D. The Chief Justice. Answers is A. The Prime Minister. The Prime Minister is the leader of the political party, or coalition of parties, that holds the majority of seats in the House of, and forms the government. Question 22. Which two native Australian animals feature prominently on the Commonwealth coat of arms? A. Kangaroo and emu. B. Koala and wombat. C. Platypus and kookaburra. D. Dingo and crocodile. Answers is A. Kangaroo and emu. The kangaroo and the emu are the native Australian animals supporting the shield on the coat of arms, chosen because they are unique to Australia and cannot walk backwards, symbolising progress. Question 23. What term best describes Australia's diverse society, where people from many different cultural backgrounds live together and contribute to the nation? A. A multicultural society. B. A homogeneous society. C. A society. D. An exclusive society. Answers is A. A multicultural society. Australia embraces multiculturalism, celebrating the diverse cultural backgrounds, traditions, and languages brought by immigrants from around the world. Question 24. After World War, Australia launched a large-scale immigration program, primarily to achieve what goal? A. To populate or perish and boost the workforce. B. To develop a distinct national identity separate from Britain. C. To limit the growth of major. D. To reduce the cost of living for existing citizens. Answers is A. To populate or perish and boost the workforce. Following World War, Australia actively migration with the slogan populate or perish to increase its population, strengthen its economy, and enhance its defence.